Please remain standing for the invocation given by Chaplain Lachika.
Let us pray. Almighty God, we thank you for this happy occasion that brings us together as fellow airmen, leaders, families, and friends. We rejoice in these graduates on this special day of achievement and celebration. And we ask for your blessing on these young men and women who have worked many difficult weeks and have given so much of themselves to arrive at this moment. We thank you for their families and the sacrifices they have made to make this day possible. We ask that you will fill their hearts with pride as they witness the fruit of their labor. We also pray you give to their leaders and instructors a sense of accomplishment for their faithful and dedicated service to these graduates. Grant these airmen strength that they may remain steadfast in the cause of truth, justice, and freedom, and may they always bring honor to the Air Force, to their families, and to themselves. We ask this in your mighty name. Amen.
Thank you, Chaplain Lachika. Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to today's Basic Military Training Graduation Parade. We would like to introduce our distinguished guests, beginning with the host for today's ceremony. Representing the Commander, Air Force Basic Military Training, Joint Base San Antonio, Lackland, Texas, Lieutenant Colonel J.T. Goodson. Representing the Superintendent, Air Force Basic Military Training, Chief Master Sergeant Sarah Sipe. Today's reviewing officer is the Commander, 688 Cyberspace Wing, Joint Base San Antonio, Lackland, Texas, Colonel Eric DeLane, accompanied by his wife, Stacy. Accompanied by the Command Chief, 688 Cyberspace Wing, Chief Master Sergeant Emilio Avila, and his wife, Eunice. From the 37th Training Wing, the Commander, 37th Training Wing, Joint Base San Antonio, Lackland, Texas, Colonel Jason Generos, accompanied by his wife, Leslie. The Command Chief, 37th Training Wing, Joint Base San Antonio, Lackland, Texas, Chief Master Sergeant Philip Eckenrod. We would also like to introduce our distinguished visitors in attendance with us today. The Commander, 49th Wing, Holloman Air Force Base, Colonel Joseph Campo. Accompanied by the Command Chief, 49th Wing, Chief Master Sergeant Sarah Esparza. The Vice Commander, Special Warfare Training Wing, Colonel Aaron Clark. Colonel William Anderson, United States Air Force retired, and his wife, Jan. The 2018 Armed Forces Insurance Air Force Spouse of the Year, Mrs. Kristen Christie. We are proud and honored to introduce the family and friends of Senior Airman Jason Nathan. Airman Nathan made the ultimate sacrifice defending our great nation while serving as part of the 732nd Expeditionary Security Forces Squadron at Camp Speicher, Iraq. Thank you to Airman Nathan's family and friends for joining us today. Also joining us today is the first airman to re-enlist with 100% disability. While serving as a tactical control air party member, Senior Master Sergeant Del Toro was critically wounded and burned over 80% of his body during an improvised explosive device explosion. We are proud and honored to have with us today Senior Master Sergeant Israel Del Toro and his wife, Carmen. Although time does not permit us to introduce all of our distinguished guests, the 37th Training Wing is proud to welcome each of you. We hope you enjoy today's ceremony. The airmen who will pass and review today have completed a demanding 8.5-week program that provides Air Force units throughout the world with trained airmen. Part of this training includes the time-proven concept of military customs and traditions, of which this parade is a vital part. All graduating airmen will also march over the enlisted Heroes Walk. They will lead the way for thousands of airmen that will follow, all reflecting on our enlisted heritage, tradition of honor, and our legacy of valor. Our Commander of Airmen is Lieutenant Colonel Wayne Kinsel, Commander, 322nd Training Squadron. Colonel DeLange will review today's ceremony.
crowd too.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the playing of the national anthem. be seated. .737 Training Group, United States Air Force, Joint Base San Antonio, Lackland, Texas. Subject, Commander's Excellence Streamer. The Commander's Excellence Streamer is awarded to the 331st Training Squadron, Flight 190, for their significant accomplishments demonstrating teamwork, excellence, and esprit de corps during the period of 7 January 2019 through 1 March 2019. Signed, Jason Carruthers, Colonel, United States Air Force.
Sir, I present the command.
Mark, National Review.
Mark. Chief Mark. Give your squadron order arms. Pass and review.
Ladies and gentlemen, the graduating airmen passing in review today represent a portion of the 40,000 recruits who will complete basic military training this year. The 737 training group provides all recruits the essential military training to become motivated members of the enlisted corps of the greatest air force in the world. The military training instructors are responsible for the indoctrination, development, and discipline of the airmen. They have dedicated endless hours to ensure all training objectives are met. Today's graduates have proven through academic studies, military training, physical training, and the development of teamwork that they are ready to take their place in the United States Air Force. The flights you will view today are a representation of the enlisted force. Each flight represents an enlisted member of the Air Force who has embodied our core values and contributed to its heritage. As our graduates turn left onto the bomb line to pass and review, they will march over the enlisted heroes walk. The airmen recognized on the papers have been awarded our nation's highest honors, representing heroic and unselfish actions as members of the United States Air Force in armed conflict, including present-day operations in Afghanistan. They include 8 Medals of Honor, 27 Air Force Crosses, and 188 Silver Stars, awarded for bravery during encounters with hostile enemy combatants. These enlisted heroes serve to inspire all airmen to execute their duties courageously and with honor in their service to this great nation. Armed with the knowledge of our past, the airmen will exit the Heroes Walk by marching over a blue line, signifying their accession into the greatest air power in the world. Musical support for this morning's ceremony has been provided by the 737 Training Group, Drum and Bugle Corps, Murray Flight from the 321st Training Squadron. Performing today under the direction of Master Sergeant Douglas Cox, hometown Zelienople, Pennsylvania. These airmen are also in basic military training but have been hand-selected to perform for ceremonies of this type. We would like for you to notice our state and territorial flags. As these flags pass in review, please stand and render the appropriate courtesies for our flags. Once the flag is passed in review, please be courteous to others and be seated in order to allow all our guests the opportunity to view flags as they pass in review. Our Commander of Airmen is Lieutenant Colonel Wayne Hensel, Commander, 322nd Training Squadron, hometown, Martinsbury, Ohio. From the 321st Training Squadron, the Drum and Bugle Corps, representing Chief Master Sergeant of the Air Force number 14, Murray Flight, led by Technical Sergeant Marcus Thompson, hometown, Raleigh, North Carolina, and Master Sergeant Nicholas Cox, hometown, Williams, Michigan. Squadron representing Chief Master Sergeant of the Air Force number 17, Cody Flight, led by Technical Sergeant Harlan Blanton, hometown, Portland, Oregon. From the 323rd Training Squadron, representing the Medal of Honor recipient, Matthew Blake, led by Staff Sergeant Michael Manor, hometown, Jacksonville, Florida. From the 326th Training Squadron, representing a Purple Heart recipient, Griffin Flight, led by Staff Sergeant Vasilicus, hometown, Cincinnati, Ohio. From the 326th Training Squadron, representing a Bronze Star and Purple Heart recipient, Del Toro Flight, led by Technical Sergeant Jeremiah Simmons, hometown, Albuquerque, New Mexico. From the 322nd Training Squadron, representing Chief Master Sergeant of the Air Force number 1, Air Flight, led by Technical Sergeant Jan Quill Murray, hometown, Atlanta, Georgia. Squadron selected as the color guard is from the 322nd Training Squadron, led by Master Sergeant Sean Privet, hometown, Green River, Wyoming. The flights selected to carry our state and territorial flags are from the 322nd Training Squadron, representing Chief Master Sergeant of the Air Force, number 5, Gaylord, led by Master Sergeant Clint Wall, hometown, Flat Rock, Michigan, and Technical Sergeant Matthew Ball, hometown, Chillicothe, Ohio. The B Squadron Commander is Captain Andrew Yazewski, Flight Commander, 322nd Training Squadron, hometown, San Antonio, Texas. From the 322nd Training Squadron, representing Chief Master Sergeant of the Air Force number 4, Barnes Flight, led by Technical Sergeant Mario Martinez, hometown, Aurora, Colorado. From the 326th Training Squadron, representing a Bronze Star and Purple Heart recipient, Monty Flight, led by Technical Sergeant Lester Wilson, hometown, Colorado Springs, Colorado. From the 326th Training Squadron, representing a Bronze Star and Purple Heart recipient, Nathan Flight, led by Technical Sergeant William Warren, hometown, Whitman, Arizona. From the 331st Training Squadron, representing Chief Master Sergeant of the Air Force number 3, Piston Flight, led by Technical Sergeant Ryan Krenner, hometown, Crofton, Nebraska. From the 331st Training Squadron, representing the Air Force's first female Chief Master Sergeant, Peterson Flight, led by Technical Sergeant Evan Johnson, hometown, Toyota, Minnesota. From the 331st Training Squadron, representing Chief Master Sergeant of the Air Force, number 13, Finch Flight, led by Technical Sergeant Barry Boudreaux, hometown, Baton Rouge, Louisiana. From the 331st Training Squadron, representing a Medal of Honor recipient, Smith Flight, led by Technical Sergeant Daniel Sanders, hometown, Dallas, Texas. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the playing of the United States Air Force song. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Please be seated. Over the last 8.5 weeks, the airmen before you have transformed from civilians into motivated, disciplined warrior airmen with the foundation to serve in the world's greatest air force. Once these airmen leave basic military training, they will continue on to technical training to learn the skills needed to perform at one of over 118 Air Force specialties. They will then move on to serve at one of over 84 Air Force bases around the world or work directly with our sister services. As these airmen move on to technical training, they will continue to focus on adapting to military requirements, achieving occupational proficiency, and learning how to be highly productive members of the Air Force. These men and women will prepare for increased responsibilities and must ensure they are trained, qualified, and ready to deploy and operate in an expeditionary environment while maintaining home station readiness. Of the hundreds of thousands of American citizens that enter the workforce each year, less than 1% have joined the ranks of the U.S. military and an even smaller percentage in the United States Air Force. You should be proud of their accomplishments thus far. The airmen before you have reached a milestone in their Air Force journey and will require your continued support to assist them in their future endeavors. These airmen are the future of our Air Force and will pave the way for future generations of airmen as we continue to fly, fight, and win. we would like to take a moment to congratulate all of our Squadron Honor graduates as well as their families. Basic military training honor graduates distinguish themselves by being ranked in the top 10% of all airmen graduating in their class. The exceptional personal dedication, integrity, service, support self, and sustained excellence these airmen display throughout basic military training earn them this outstanding distinction. As the airmen march forward for the oath of enlistment, we would like to thank the families and friends who are here in support of the airmen graduating today. Your words of encouragement help motivate these airmen through 8.5 weeks of basic military training. On behalf of the United States Air Force and Air Force Basic Military Training, we extend our thanks to the many families and friends of America's airmen for the support of our airmen and the greatest air power the world has ever known. Chief Master Sergeant Avila will now come forward and address our graduated airmen.
Good morning, family. Oh man, I expected better than that. Good morning, family. I know that the airmen understand why I call them family, but for those of you in the crowd, you're probably wondering, you know, I haven't even met this chief. I haven't even met this guy ever before. Why is he calling me family? Right? Well, what I gotta tell you, well, let me put it to you this way. Over the last couple of days that you've been here, who's gotten a shirt that says, Proud Air Force Mom? Proud Air Force Grandmother, right? Proud Air Force Sister, right? I tell you this because every time I take my mom, who is here with me today, every time I take my mom to the BX, she walks away with something. It's either a keychain, something or another, right? And over the last 25 years, I tell you that it makes her proud every single time that she talks about the United States Air Force. So that's what makes it family. And over the last couple of days, I've been thinking about what I was going to tell you guys, right? And it just came to me yesterday that the family theme was very important. I went to rent my car in Orlando during a conference, and this lady, I showed her my military ID, and she said, you know, by the way, I have a son who is in the Army. And she started showing me pictures. Forget that I was going to rent a car, right? She started showing me pictures about her son, okay? And the other thing, I tell you, that family is super important to what we do here. They just narrated that in order for us to get here and to do this thing that is the United States Air Force, we need your full support, right? My backbone and everything that they do, my foundation, my family. My two boys and my wife who are here with me today as well, right? They're the ones that help me through everything, through deployments, through tough times, whatever. So, thank you very much. So, for the veterans that are in the stands, right? We stand on your shoulders. Thank you so very much for your service. Thank you very much. For the military training instructor, so I gotta say, I want to be you when I grow up. I'm telling you, you guys make it happen. I tell you, thank you so much for creating the foundation for our United States Airmen, our United States Air Force Airmen, right? And for continuing to develop the talent that we need for the next generation. Thank you so very much. This is a huge honor for me. You guys do not even understand how big this is for me personally, okay? I've been waiting for this opportunity, and my boss, right, last week said, hey, Chief, you want to jump in? You know, somebody dropped out, you want to jump in and do this? I'm like, yes. There were some words that I said, but I said, yes. Let's do this, right? Let's do this, because every time I've been to 2 assignments here at Lackland Air Force Base, and I've been part of the formation, I've been part of this, you know, being in the stands, I've been part of the DBs, and every time, man, I got fired up.
I get fired up about this amazing airmen that are in front of you that are about to join our ranks, okay? But what it does to me is that I remember 25 years ago when I was there, as they were standing in front of you. And the thing that was crossing my mind every single time was the kitchen table conversation that I had with my mom and my two brothers, right? That I was going to come into the Air Force. I did not know what I wanted to do, but all I wanted to do is succeed, okay? And do something with my life. And I tell you that the United States Air Force provided me all of that and much more. I also use this because I know the impact that it's made an impact on me. We use it, the boss and I use it as a tool. This graduation, we use it as a tool with our command team, our senior supervisors, and our junior supervisors. And one of the things that I tell them, I'm like, you know what? After you're done reviewing and seeing what happens in front of you, I need you to go back out into the field and connect with at least 2 to 3 families. Because I need you to feel, right, that sacrifice that family is making, but then also the excitement of the airmen, right, and the families as we're bringing them on. And I do that because this is a huge responsibility. To be able to lead is a privilege and a responsibility, and I need them to understand that. So, before I get off the stage, I just want to offer a couple of things that the more and more I thought about it over the last week, what can I offer this airman that they can take back and use? And I tell you, there's 3 things there that I need you to go back and kind of think about. Is that our Air Force offers so many great opportunities. The door is open with an opportunity. Okay? It's going to be on you whether you're going to capitalize on those opportunities or not. Do not hold back on your talent. Put it out there, display it. Let's see what it is that you got, because more opportunities will come after that. But if you hold back, we will never find out what you have, and you will never find out what you really have. Okay? Third, what are you going to do to feed this mind, body, and soul? What are you going to do? Right? I can tell you quality in, quality out, or junk in, junk out. Right? So I tell you, we are going to provide you, again, I said, all those opportunities. We're going to develop you, we're going to train you, we're going to mentor you. Okay? When I came in the Air Force, and because of my background, I grew up in Mexico for 10 years, and then in South Texas, and then I came in and said, what do I need to do to succeed? And they said, this is what you need to do to test, this is what you need to do to get some mentorship from First Sergeant Chiefs, and this, is that all I got to do to succeed? Then I'm on. This is easy. So take advantage of those opportunities. But be careful what it is that you're gonna take on. The last one that I'll tell you is that who are you going to surround yourself? I can go back and get you a couple of quotes that you're going to be the average of the 5 people that are around you. Okay? That's one. Are you going to hang out with people who talk about mission and ideas, or just talk about other people? Who are you going to hang out with? It's going to be extremely important. Because you're going to need that support system. Not because you come in the Air Force and we provide you the opportunity and the training, does that mean that it's going to be easy? We're going to challenge you. And you're going to need that support system, not only that of your family, but of the airmen around you. I just lost. There you go. So lastly, I just got to share for the families in the stand. Families, thank you so very much for letting us borrow your talented airmen. Your sons, your daughters, your husbands, your grandkids, all of that. Thank you so very much for letting us borrow them. We will take care of them, I promise you that. And the boss and I always talk about this, and it's because, we're getting a little older, a little bit more mature, right? So we're at the end of our journey. We've got probably 5 more years, a couple more years before this ride is done. And we always talk about it. And are amazed at the talented airmen that we're going to leave our Air Force behind. And you guys are seeing them right here in front of you. There's absolutely no doubt, right, that our airmen is in good hands. So I tell you, airmen, good luck. right? Enjoy the ride. And hopefully when I come back and I'm retired and I'm in the stands, I see you here 20 years later doing the same thing, passing the torch. All right? Thank you very much. So before I get off the stand, right, I have to do one more thing. I have to introduce my boss and the guy that provides me all this opportunity. The commander of America's first cyberspace wing, Colonel Eric Delane. Boss, it's Larry Sherry.
Thanks, Chief. How's everyone doing this morning? Good. I think I could just say ditto or amen to what the Chief said, and we could call it a day. Those are great words. Hey, it's gloomy, it's a little foggy. You know, it's gray, the sun's not out, we can't see the blue sky, but I don't think days get any more bright, any more beautiful than a day like this. A parade where we're graduating warrior airmen from Bakersfield, I don't know if you noticed the professional honor guard in the parade, but also that big, bold, bright stars and stripes back there behind as we were singing as the national anthem was being played and it was waving in the wind. Just a beautiful sight. What an amazing place to be. I gotta say, I had to correct something the Chief said. He said I asked him if we want to do this. I don't remember asking Chief. I remember saying, we're going to do this, Chief. There is no greater opportunity to be here and see these motivated airmen who have spent the last 8 weeks just absolutely giving all they have to make it to this point. Now, where are my proud moms in the crowd? I figured there'd be somebody up there. I got to thank you especially because I wouldn't be standing here in uniform today if it weren't for my own mom. Many, many years ago. She's still alive and she still pushes me, she still encourages me, she still loves me, and gives me all kinds of things. But I wouldn't have been in the Air Force if it weren't for her. So thank you, moms. Now, all the other family and friends in the crowd, got to thank you too. So dads, grandmas, grandpas, sisters, brothers, uncles, aunts, cousins, nephews, nieces, neighbors, teammates, girlfriends, boyfriends, husbands, wives, whatever you are, whatever role you play to support these airmen on this parade field today, thank you. Because I can tell you, I know you're here to see them, but they're out there, I think, because of you. Because of the many years you put into them before they ever arrived to our Air Force. So thank you. Now, Keith mentioned another crowd, the veterans. I want to mention them again, but I'd ask any veteran in the crowd, if you please stand and be recognized. Thank you for paving the way so that we can come after you. You left us a great Air Force, and our goal is to pay it forward, as the Chief said, and leave an even better Air Force for these airmen on this field. I want to recognize the family and friends of Airman Nathan, Senior Master Sergeant Del Toro. Thanks for the special place you hold in our long blue line. Thank you very much. To the MTIs, to the staff, the cadre, all those who had a part in putting these airmen out on this field and giving so much over the last 8 weeks. Thanks for leading with the core of integrity. Thanks for putting service before self. And thank you for absolutely exhibiting excellence in all you do so that these airmen can be excellent in all they do. Now, a day like today, I got to quote from Dr. Seuss. Why do Dr. Seuss? And I'm not talking, Cat in the Hat or Green Eggs and Ham. He wrote another book called Oh, the Places You Will Go. You familiar with that book? I think Dr. Seuss had a little Air Force blue blood in him because there's a couple stanzas in that book that go like this. He said, congratulations, today is your day. You're off to great places, you're off and away. You'll be on your way up, you'll be seeing great sights, you'll join the high flyers who soar to high heights. If that's not appropriate for today's ceremony, what is? So, it's awesome. And I gotta say, the journey that these 842 airmen on the parade field today have been on over the past 8 weeks or so, I would equate it to an airplane at an airport that, when they entered day one through basic military training, they just started their engine. And over the last ensuing weeks, they've been taxiing out, they've been joining, moving out onto the airfield, they've been getting onto the main runway, they've been pushing that throttle all the way forward, and they've been gaining speed. And today is liftoff to their Air Force careers. And that is outstanding. So I will tell you, airmen, there is no end to where you can go. You can go as high and as far as you want to if you just put that effort into it. The skies truly are the limit. You are our future. You are our future supervisors, our future NCOs, senior NCOs, command chiefs, just like Chief Avila. In fact, there might be a future Chief Master Sergeant of the Air Force on this parade field today. It's what you put into it. I would tell you, don't let the Earth's atmosphere be your stopping point. Shoot for the stars and you'll be amazed at how far you can go. So congratulations. Thank you for raising your hand and being willing to serve, for stepping forward and saying, here I am, send me. We are very proud that you made the decision to cross into the blue, and I have just now one simple question for you. Are you ready to join the ranks of the world's greatest Air Force?
Instructors, place your flights at attention.
Audrey!
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand. Colonel DeLange will now administer the oath of enlistment.
Please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I state your name. Do solemnly swear or affirm
Do solemnly swear
that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States
that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States
against all enemies, foreign and domestic,
against all enemies, foreign and domestic,
that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same,
that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same,
and that I will obey the orders of the President of the United States
and that I will obey the orders of the President of the United States
and the orders of the officers appointed over me,
and the orders of the officers appointed over me,
according to regulations and the Uniform Code of Military Justice.
according to regulations and the Uniform Code of Military Justice.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations, Airmen, and welcome to the world's greatest Air Force.
Thank you, Colonel DeLange and Chief Master Sergeant Avila. Ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing as our newest airmen recite the Airman's Creed and remain in place for the departure of our official party. I am an American Airman.
I am a warrior. I have answered my nation's call. I am an American Airman. My mission is to fly, fight, and win. I am faithful to a proud heritage, a tradition of honor, and a legacy of valor. I am an American Airman, guardian of freedom and justice, my nation's sword and shield, its sentry and avenger. I defend my country with my life. I am an American Airman, wingman, leader, warrior. I will never leave an airman behind. I will never falter, and I will not fail.
Go Rich!
Thank you. Please be seated.
Ready? Play!